Alright guys, I'm Yogurt, and welcome back to another episode on Let's Play Minecraft Season 2. As you know, this is episode 25, and as I said in the last couple of episodes, this episode is gonna be a touring episode where we tour all that we have created in these 25 episodes, or 24 I guess. But yeah, if you have been following right from the start of this season, you will probably know that this is where our spawner is actually. As you can see, there are still some leaves over from when I first cut down some trees, and what I did, as you can see, I went down this little cave here and started mining. I didn't show that on camera, but soon after, if we head this way, I think this is west, yeah, we headed west, going through this birch forest, and then right here, if I'm not mistaken, actually, this season has been going on for a while. I know it's only 25 episodes, but I think I started it in January. But yeah, this was the location of the mysterious 5 high sugarcane that actually wasn't 5 high, it was only 4 high. But yeah, that's a little throwback if you remember episode 1. Yeah, we came over along this way and I hunted down some pigs. And actually, in the first episode, I actually missed this, but if you can see, our desert village is right over there, and I didn't, I totally missed it. Of course, it doesn't look like what it does now, but that was really weird that I missed it. But yeah, I came along this way. I really still like this lake here, with that mountain ridge over there. I would like to do something with it at some point, but that'll hopefully come. Let's fly a bit, because then I came across, if we just go through it, I came across this landmark right here with this little floating island in the middle of this little lake here with the mountain on the one side, and I thought this was an absolutely great place to set up our little starter house. This isn't actually the first version of the starter house, because I built something very boring and pretty bad looking, but then in episode 5 I decided to give it a makeover, and this is pretty much what you see today. This addition wasn't here. And just a side note guys, I apologize if you can hear wind blowing. It's actually really windy outside today, and I apologize if any of that comes through my microphone. But yeah, I'll just show you the inside of this. You have seen it multiple times. This is my little storage area that is totally filled up. There's chests all over this base, and I'm still waiting on building my storage area. But yeah, as you can see, I really like this thing I have here with the windows up there. But yeah, then in episode 6, I came down here with this little wooden pathway, which I think is really cool. The way you kind of spiral down here, but then we made this little enchanting area which has lots of lapis apparently, but yeah, I really like this build right here. If I'm not I'll have to say this is actually one of my favorite builds of the series so far. I know it's pretty simple, but there's just something about it, the way it's kind of in this cave right down here by the water. I really like it. And also I should mention, in episode 5 I think, it was the first rendition of the Yorklington pack, at that time called the Great Pack, and that was when we began using that. But yeah, I don't really know when we did this down here. This is just kind of a little beach area. Something tells me it was in episode 7. I don't know. But yeah, if we go along here, we have this little winding pathway, and I absolutely really like this pathway design with gravel andesite and cobblestone. I think it really fits this area. But yeah, we began building a barn also in episode 7, and that was to be the first start of Careshire, which is this farming village we're in right now, with lots of small houses, and we have a cow farm right here, and over here we have a little bit of a sheep farm. And all of the houses are furnished, I think. Yeah. And yeah, This right here is supposed to be the town square with a well and 2 market stalls. And down here we have a pathway that dead ends right there, and we have this little bridge over this terrain. And this little pathway here also dead ends. It may lead to something in the future, I don't know yet. But yeah, let's see, what also do we have in the barn right here. We also have a little pig farm. I don't really use it. And then of course we have all the beautiful farms, or the fields, with wheat, potatoes and carrots. This right here is our blacksmith that we built in episode 15. I really like the atmosphere of this outside area. I think it's really cool. And of course we can't neglect the windmill. That was actually a suggestion from JackTube. I really like the design of it. It's pretty small, but I think it gets the job done, you know. I really like it. And then for the last thing in Careshire, we have our horse Friday, which was a name suggestion from Haphazardous Gaming. And I modified the barn and built this little shelter for him. But yeah, that's pretty much Careshire actually. If we go over here, you can see that there are some small custom, not rivers, creeks, I would call them creeks, that go over here, and you can see it continues down here where it splits, and it connects to this little lake down there. Originally I had plans to make all of this farmland, but I haven't gotten around to do that yet. Maybe someday, but it's a really big project actually. But yeah, in episode, you know, I'm just gonna do it in the order so what we see on the way. But yeah, I made this little bridge right here. I can't remember what episode, but I actually really like it. You can't travel in boat onto it. Well, I mean you can, but it doesn't really work. Let me show you. It isn't really supposed to work, but you can do it for some reason. But yeah, a really nice little bridge in my opinion. I really like it. Over here we have something that is gonna be removed at some point, because when I built it I thought this was really cool. I had plans to make my storage area underneath it, but yeah, after some time I realized that I really don't like the design of this house. I can show you the inside. Yeah, if there's a little staircase down here, I was planning to build it down here, but yeah, I decided that it was gonna get removed because I really don't like the design anymore. And then the pathway just dead ends here, because over here we have also something that I'm not really proud of. That house and the hobbit hole we have over here are the two things in this world that I'm not really that proud of. But yeah, if you remember, we started building this hobbit hole over here. It might look alright from the outside. I think it's a little bit boring, to be honest. And I wanted it to be in the middle of the forest. And then then I just planted all of these trees around here, but I don't really like the atmosphere it gives. If we head inside, you can see it's really just I really don't like the inside of this hobbit hole. It's basically just a whole lot of resources sitting here waiting to get removed. But yeah, I had some great plans for this hobbit hole, but they never got around to what I wanted them to be. But yeah, originally this hobbit hole was originally I wanted to make this hobbit hole because actually I found a skeleton spawner down here. I won't go down there, but that's the staircase down there, and I wanted to have the hobbit holes sort of just a passageway inside the hobbit hole down to the skeleton spawner. But yeah, I never got around to do that, so yeah, I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do about it, if I'm gonna remove it or I'm just gonna let it stay there. But yeah, that's that. If we go over here, we'll go over to the desert village, and the night is approaching. I can see, look at that beautiful sunset. But yeah, I wanted to come over here because, you know, we had discovered this desert village in I think it was episode 2. But yeah, if you didn't know, this used to be just an ordinary Minecraft desert village that spawned in naturally, and I thought it would be quite a cool idea to transform it into something a lot better. And you may say it's a little bit too overgrown. I think it's just on the edge of being too overgrown. But yeah, I really like it. It has a really nice atmosphere. If we go inside this building over here, this is actually our sugarcane farm that we built in episode 23, I think. But yeah, it's just a very simple, small design. I used a tutorial for it made by haphazardous waste, and down here you can see we have the collection area. It gets the job done, you know. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. And what else? Oh yeah, we have the famous cactus that is bugged. As you can see, there's a block right behind. Oh, there's a block right behind there. And originally you can't. If I demonstrate, you can't have a cactus with blocks next to it. It breaks. But for some reason, this cactus spawned in like this. It's really weird, actually. But this is kind of the landmark of this desert village, and it's actually really cool. I wouldn't do anything to get rid of it. I think I really like it. But yeah, this is what we built in the last episode, this little kind of farming oasis area that I absolutely love. I think it's so cool and cozy, and especially all the water features that we have here. I think this is so awesome. But yeah, I think the only thing we have left in this world is actually the nether. If we go in here, we have a little basement with our nether portal, and you can see back here I have the 3 villagers the only 3 surviving villagers from the village. Maybe someday I'll do something with them, I'm not sure yet. But let's go through in the nether, and I think it was in episode 11 actually that we began on our nether hub. As you can see, this is the granite, polished and just a normal granite. There we go. And I think it looks really cool. I really like the palette in this. This is just a little back room with the entry out here, as you can see. And I have to say, it really wasn't the smartest idea to build this nether hub on this level. If I would have been to do it today, I would definitely have gone all the way up to the nether roof. But there's nothing really I can do about this. But yeah, this is another build that is unfinished, because you can see it's open here. If you go that way, oh yeah, that's right actually. I also have to show the stronghold. But yeah, oh, that's not good. It seems to be I have a missing orange glass texture. But yeah, it doesn't look so good right now. But this is just a little window out to the nether, and down here we have our tunnel to the mesa that haven't been done yet. But yeah, so I guess I'll fly over to the stronghold portal. It's really not that far, as you can see. Before I got the light fire, I used this little cobblestone thing, but it's just over here. And I don't really know if I want to do tunnels, because it's really just way faster to just fly. But yeah, this is the stronghold. It's not too far out from our spawn, only about 1,000 blocks. But yeah, as you can see, this is the portal room. A really big room actually, that took some time creating. And as you can see, we have a gravel and a cobblestone on the floor, and I wanted to incorporate to kind of remind it of the original, the vanilla stronghold. So I have the stone bricks, the cracked stone bricks, and the mossy stone bricks in here, which I think look really nice. And then of course I also have the iron bars with some end stone behind it. And yeah, I really like this room. And speaking of which, I really like looking at this. It looks so cool. But that's not the reason. I wanted to show you something that I have been meaning to show you for quite a while, because as you can see down there, oh crap, I shouldn't move, but that's an ender farm by Ilmango's design, and I built it ages ago in a video that got corrupted, unfortunately. But yeah, I have just been forgetting to show you it. If we, it's faster to just use the elytra. But yeah, I made this tunnel covered with water, and I don't use it because, as you know, it's way faster with the elytra, and I haven't actually covered up with water yet. That's the reason there are all of these guys up here. But yeah, this is the room, as you can see. Oops. I really like this room, actually. You can see we have some chests for the ender pearls down here, and we basically just start hitting them, and then we get XP, which is quite nice. And also some storage chests. Sure, I want to also have an enchantment table set up here, so I can do it while I am getting levels. But yeah, this is also just another unfinished project, which apparently I'm quite good at. And guys, the one thing that is really scary is when you gotta take off, because this is nearing the build level, as you can see by the water. And sometimes I have actually, or not sometimes, but one time I didn't have my elytra on and I died and lost all my stuff. But yeah, this is really scary to do this. I really don't like it. But yeah, that has actually been all of the stuff that I have created, or that we have created, since the start of this season. And I'm really happy with what we have done, actually. And yeah, I hope you have enjoyed this too. It was quite fun to kind of tour all the stuff that we have created. But yeah, in the next episode, episode 26, we are gonna start on a new, really exciting project, which I have been looking forward to starting for quite a while. But yeah, you'll have to wait. That'll probably be in about 2 weeks' time if everything goes to plan. I'm not sure. But yeah, guys, I hope you have enjoyed this special episode where we toured all of the stuff. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya, and bye.